Um, game intelligence, it's quite a modern name or word, as you want to mention it. Is this more important, or what would you consider game intelligence in terms of an athlete?
I think I would say anticipation is a big part of it. The reading of the match, the reading of situations. How do you find solutions under stress, under pressure in the game? Do you make are you able to find easy solutions? Do you make it look easy? So these kind of things, if you tick all these boxes, I would say you're a very intelligent player, like game intelligent player. And intuition plays a part of it, but intuition is, for what I believe, it's also like a part of experience. In this very interesting book about thinking slow and fast, there's an example about intuition, about this fireman who takes all his guys out in a burning building because he feels that something is wrong, and minutes later it explodes and he saves all their lives, basically. But they describe that he felt it because of the experience. He felt the difference in the temperature, I think, because right before an explosion or something, the temperature changes, and he felt it without knowing that he felt it. So I think intuition is actually like the repetition and being connected to your gut, like even while you're doing it or like while I'm coaching. And then the big challenge is to trust your gut, because as soon as you feel something, your head kicks in, and that does not always help, as we know. And so to stay connected, maybe that's the whole point, to stay connected to your gut, to trust your gut, because your gut is related to your experiences and will guide you in the right way. This is maybe the big challenge. And this is the big challenge for the player, because he's doing that in the game. I'm doing it outside, but he's doing it in the game.
Having the guidance from the coach as well, yeah. And having to deal with that. If you talk about staying connected to your gut, people say you are one of the discoverers of Julian Nagelsmann. No, we're not going to talk about him, no worries. But of your capability of doing things that other people can't do, or seeing things that other people can't see. Do you think you can discover quicker things than others?
I want to say, and I really mean it humble, I think that very naturally I can do stuff differently than other people, and other people can do other stuff better than me, way better than me. I have a certain a gift, I don't know why, to analyze complex situation in a football match quickly, and to always have the mindset to think up front and to think in solutions, no matter if it's on the football pitch or like in private life. I normally think always into the next step, that some kinds can lead to the point that people think that I'm not here in this moment, I'm already ahead of them, or like that I'm not a very good in documentation of our training sessions or about what we did, because I'm always thinking ahead, yeah, sometimes ahead of myself. That can happen. But what was the question? Now it happens.
So you're already with the next question, I guess.
Yeah, what was the question now?
The question was if you see things quicker than others.
And no, and I did not. No, I just feel that some players think as a coach. They think about the team. They analyze very quickly. They ask the question that normally an assistant coach would maybe ask, and then you think like, yeah, in the way. For example, also Bo Svensson was kind of this player in Mainz, where we all said it was pretty obvious. This guy can be a very, very good coach if he wants to go down that road, if he puts the same effort in, if he really commits to it, to that job, then he has more or less everything from strategic thinking, from empathy, and from how he reads the game, that he can be a good coach.
Okay, so
let's face it. And it was like this with Julian, was obvious.
Yeah, let's face it, you are quicker than others in that point.
Yeah, maybe sometimes a bit more brave. like a bit more brave. And then don't get me wrong, you need a lot of luck to have the privilege to coach on that level. You need persons on your side who promote you in this very moment where it's necessary, and you need good teams, and you need people at your side who trust you, and yeah, without that support and that bit of luck, you cannot make it.